Welcome to Superhero Pow. I'm your host nerd, Tom Fremke. Hey, how's it going today? You know, I was perusing Reddit the other day and I saw an interesting topic come up. Which comic book and superheroes character would you like to remove from comic books forever? Now, I don't think it's interesting in a, who do we pick sort of way. But moreover, the actual concept of the question is interesting. At least to me. Like, we've gotten to the point where we want characters removed forever? Now, before I start acting all holier than thou, I'll admit there are some characters I'd like to see never used again. Typically, characters who get my ire are derivative characters. We have too many Green Lanterns, too many Robins, and characters like that. I feel they rob the main character of their uniqueness. Not sure how Batman can be a lone vigilante, so to speak, if he has a posse of 12 teenagers following him around. But back to the point, has fandom become this despondent? And this is not to say that it's all the fault of fandom. Clearly, creators and publishers are doing something wrong to get us all to feel like this in the first place. In a way, it reminds me of an exchange I had online with a comic book fan about the death of Kamala Khan, the new Ms. Marvel. I mentioned that I was surprised that they were killing such a new and popular character. And this person responded, "I hope she stays dead." I thought that was a bit extreme, and they denied that their position was extreme. And the person didn't mention anything about disliking the death and rebirth comic book trope, which I'd agree with, so I'll leave it to you. Wanting a character to stay dead? Extreme or not? I suppose on some level this is the vocal minority. People are more inclined to mention things they don't like as opposed to things we do. If we like something, we just quietly enjoy it until we create conventions and then things get out of hand. But every time companies publish a crossover event, people come out of the woodworks to complain how much they hate crossover events. Yet somehow, the sales are always strong. Usually. I'm inclined to think most people are like me, a superhero fan. As a superhero fan, I love crossover events. Looking at the big splash pages, trying to recognize all the characters, getting some epic battles with whatever the bigger than usual threat is. But that doesn't mean I like bad crossover events, which I'm inclined to think are most of them. When they gut the storyline and spread it out to other titles, keep the main story in the main book, please. The other titles should focus on characters' personal response to the events, not cover key plot points. Also, the threat has to be good. Dr. Doom up to shenanigans again isn't good enough. And the events should be logical, for a superhero story. The Thing can't just get the ability to clone himself and create a mini army of things to defeat the bad guy. I'm sure someone just thought that was a cool idea. It's not. If you want to do it in a funny cartoon, fine, but not in the main books. And someone doesn't have to die in every event, and things don't have to be never the same again afterwards either. But now I think I'm getting off my point, which is no one likes bad crossover events, but we all seem to like good and even mediocre ones, because they sell, even if the voices on the internet say otherwise. So it's up to the creators and the publishers to make good characters and good stories, so we don't wish characters to be dead forever. And fans need to be more affable. If you hate what's going on with your favorite hero, hopefully you're enjoying what's going on with your second favorite hero. Sadly, the internet is just a magnet for hate. That's why with my content, I try not to go into the I hate XYZ zone. Because trust me, I do hate me some XYZ. Well, actually, I like XYZ. It's a great instrumental piece by Rush. But the point is, Uncle Jack says, relax. Try to celebrate the good more, and while you can totally hate something, don't let it ruin your day or your life. You got your family to do that for you. Now, I bet you're curious. Who were people saying they wanted to see removed forever? It's kind of funny. Batman. Can you imagine DC shelving Batman forever? I'll assume this is because he's so overused. Easily a third, if not more, of DC's line is Batman related. And with Batman in mind, you can probably guess who the next big popular one was. Joker. As for third place, I'm not really sure, but Harley Quinn was up there. Heck, I'll admit I lost interest in her when she stopped being Joker's greatest wingman. And then DC created a new one, Punchline. There's a derivative character for you right there. Anyway, what do you think? Is fandom wishing characters to stay dead forever a little too much? A warning sign to publishers, or just business as usual? Either way, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. But if you could be so kind to like and subscribe and notify, I'll keep the microphone nearby and keep going. Take care of yourself out there.